Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in my godforsaken embryonic life, Rockstar Games has proven me wrong, in at least one aspect of ways I've criticized them in the past. Around 1 or 2 months ago, I made a video regarding this very topic, talking about how Rockstar Games was in the process of making an entire GTA Remastered Trilogy edition or some shit, before it had the actual name that we have now. Basically, a bunch of people in my comment section were trying to say that I essentially was clickbaiting by making that entire video in the first place. Now that Rockstar Games themselves have officially announced this with a trailer and everything, you guys can eat my ass. Now, I saw this trailer pop up earlier today, and I didn't want to watch it because I just had a gut feeling that I was going to be disappointed again. I just had a gut feeling that Rockstar Games was just going to spread my cheeks and goat see me with some bullshit, some disappointing shit. I legitimately believe that I was going to be thoroughly disappointed because that's pretty much the only feeling I had felt for the past like 7 years is just disappointment from Rockstar Games. I was legitimately ready to go watch this trailer and fucking deep throat a musket as I'm blasting Juice WRLD. But lo and behold, Rockstar Games actually proved me wrong. When I made this whole entire video regarding the whole definitive remastered edition, I made the speculation that it would be bullshit, that it would be disappointing, that it would be something really fucking dumb, and my entire hypothesis was basically that they were just going to copy the game over to another system and then like just up the resolution, like literally make the screen bigger. But judging by the trailer, they actually pulled through with some decent shit. Am I going to be playing these games? Absolutely. Expect a video soon. I'll probably only play through the San Andreas game, like, entirely. I might explore Vice City, maybe a little bit of GTA 3, but I've always been a much larger fan of San Andreas, so I'll probably play it, like, do an entire playthrough of that again. If you didn't catch my first playthrough of that game, that's one of the first gaming videos I ever did on this channel, is I played through the entire game of GTA San Andreas and put it in, like, one 10-hour-long video. But ladies and gentlemen, the best thing about this entire announcement is they are finally going to allow us to restart fucking missions. I don't know how people who have never played San Andreas or GTA 3 or Vice City will react to this whole thing and understand like how much of a groundbreaking achievement this is, that we can actually replay missions now and shit. For people who haven't played San Andreas or GTA 3, every time you fail a mission, even if it's hours, even if it's like fucking 15 minutes driving or like 20 minutes driving across the fucking map, if you fail a mission, you have to stop from where you failed it and drive all the way back to where you started the mission from, wherever the fucking mission marker is or whatever house you have to walk into to start the goddamn mission. You have to drive all the way back there. So imagine this in GTA 5. I start at fucking like I start a mission at Los Santos Airport. I drive all the way to fucking like Trevor's house or some shit, and I fail the mission. I have to drive all the way back myself fucking manually and spend the entire like 15-20 fucking minutes driving just to start it all over again. And there are certain missions in GTA San Andreas that you fail repeatedly, like races, the whole fucking Zero RC plane shit, which I pray to God that they fixed. All these missions in GTA San Andreas that you fail frequently, you have to continue driving back and fucking forth to them and playing them all over again. If you guys don't remember, if you weren't there for the original streams on my secondary channel where I was playing GTA San Andreas, I almost quit the entire run halfway through because I kept failing the Zero RC mission, and I was legitimately on the brink. I literally said, if I don't make it in this attempt, I'm quitting. And luckily I made it in that attempt because we made 10 hours of content. We got 24 hours of footage, and I cut it down to 10 hours of content. And all the shit I trimmed was just driving, literally. And there's still a lot of driving in the video. But literally, I'm not even kidding, everything I cut out was just car rides. A lot of car rides from having to go back to the start of fucking missions. Now, I'm going to leave that off to the side for now. The graphics that they showed in this preview, they're actually pretty decent. They're actually okay. I can appreciate here how they didn't necessarily try to go with, what's more realistic nowadays, or what most game companies are doing nowadays. Most of their competitors, they didn't try to get. I feel like part of it might just be laziness, but I think something good came from it, because I still look at this trailer and feel a good, genuine GTA San Andreas feel when I'm looking at this trailer, or like, you know, the feel from back then. I feel like they just took the GTA San Andreas feel and like just amped it up to like 4K or something. And I actually genuinely appreciate this, because like it genuinely looks good. The character model, the proportions of the character models are all exactly the same. It's just souped the fuck up. And for the first time, the average video game consumer will be able to play these games on the Xbox Series X, on the PlayStation 5. We will be able to access this on PC, you know, the remastered version on PC, because we've pretty much always had the regular San Andreas. Physical copies of this game will release on December 7th, while the entire like online electronic versions of the game will start rolling out on November 11th. So that's a W for us. But I just want to make something expressively clear right now. Everything I've ever said about Rockstar games, everything negative I've ever said about Rockstar games is still, I still fucking stand by every single word I've ever said about them, because they're still on their bullshit about GTA 5 milking that shit. They're still on their bullshit about having fucking peer-to-peer and not having servers in GTA Online. I made a whole fucking half-an-hour video about how bad Rockstar Games is becoming. You guys can go watch that. I'm not going to bother ranting about it, but Rockstar is still on their bullshit. They made a good decision. They're making good decisions now on a smaller level, because they're just remastering a game. I want to see them make another GTA game. That's what I want to see. That's the next step for Rockstar. You made a good decision, and that can make that the next step into another good decision. Keep up the good work. I really hope that what I'm seeing in these trailers, I really hope that the expectations given to me by these trailers are met / exceeded. Because if I pay money, if I pay real fucking hard-earned money, if I waste 15 minutes of work labor time to buy this fucking game and it ends up being dog shit, I am personally walking over to Rockstar headquarters and demanding a fucking refund. I'm going to give it like a 75% chance that I won't be disappointed, and a 25% chance that I will be disappointed, just judging by the trailer, because it looks pretty legit. Now, this trailer tells us nothing about glitches, because we all, I think, a small handful of us can remember when GTA San Andreas was remastered and re-released on mobile, and when it rolled out, it was riddled with fucking bugs that made it bare bones unplayable for people who actually wish to get through the entire game. Obviously, a few bugs upon rollout is understandable for a gaming company. However, I just hope it isn't as bad as it was when they remastered this thing on mobile. Because one, when they remastered it on mobile, they added fucking nothing. They just kind of like made it sharper, I guess. Not sharp like this. With this release, they legitimately redid the character models and added textures and shit and made it 3D. In the mobile remaster, they just kind of made it sharper and added bugs. They just decided to add a whole bunch of fucking bugs for some reason. I really hope this isn't just a repeat of what they did on mobile. I really hope, because this trailer is pretty much only telling us about like what the game's going to look like. I heard there's going to be a lot of improvements to gameplay. That's just what I heard. I heard there's going to be a lot of improvements to the controls, you know, how the controller actually works, or your keyboard actually works, according to... I heard the controls are going to be improved. I just really hope the bugs are not going to completely fuck me up the ass when I'm trying to play this shit, because if this rolls out, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you guys a promise right now. When this whole thing comes out on November 11th, I'm going to download it. I'm not even going to like test it out. I'm just going to download it. I'm going to hop on here, and I'm just going to give you my first blind reaction. Now, don't cancel me, Twitch. I guess it's not a blind reaction because I've seen the trailer, but I'm going to give you my first reaction to this game. I'm not even going to test it out first. If it's ass, I'm probably going to be like raging and screaming at the fucking screen. If it's good, I'm going to play that shit for a long ass time. So you guys expect that video fucking soon. I'm going to pump my money into Rockstar, and they're going to, again, I'm going to they're going to siphon the fucking money out of me once again, but hopefully I get something out of it in return, unlike a fucking shark card or some shit. But ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for today. Rockstar proved me wrong, or at least they proved one of my singular points against them wrong. I still have hundreds of other ones. You guys go check that video out, and I'll see you in the next one, or the next stream, or the next podcast episode. Bye.